Hey, what's happening? This is one of my videos. It's a long one. Just got something in the mail, the fader. You probably figured it out by the title. But this is actually a couple of days later that I shot this intro, and I had a couple issues. There's some things that I regret advising, but you have to watch the whole video. Some of the things that I do end up causing me problems, and I actually had to call Jesse and team and get them to help me out. I don't have that part on the video, but I talk about it at the very end of all the things that I did wrong. So it's long, but if you have issues installing it, and if it has to do with the fader not working, this may be the fix you need. But here's the unboxing and the installation and a bunch of stuff. So thanks for watching. Also, please subscribe. I'll give some summary videos. Hopefully they won't be as long. And yeah, fun times. What do we have here? Hello. Got a little box from Jesse Dean Designs. Been kind of waiting on this. Got the new Mark PT1 scratch that I've had for probably about a year, and still has the original fader on it. Let's see here. I've been pretty happy with it. It works pretty good. See what we got. Ooh, some new stickers. Actually, quite a few stickers. This is pretty cool. It's kind of a personal favorite. Ooh. Oh, actually, that's pretty nice too. That one actually reminds me of my wallet. I'd like to know if that actually says scratch. I don't know, but currently rocking this, so that's kind of cool. It's the Atari. Let's see. So it came. Sorry, stickers are in there. Pull this out. Some paper for protection. Nice little box. So this is the jddx2rs-a. This is the, from what I understand, the limited edition blue one, blue and silver, which I was pretty stoked on. So let's see what, get a little faders, screws. Oh man, I thought of everything. I even got a screwdriver, another sticker, a bunch of little pieces of paper, which are kind of getting around. Let's see what else we got in here. There's the fader itself, mechanism. It's contactless, so that'll be a lot of fun. It's the nice blue plate. Let's see what else. Oh, that's funny. I actually opened it up upside down, so I didn't get to see the, hold on. It's kind of cool. So I'm gonna use this other screwdriver they gave me. Try to open this dude up. Gotta cut the sticker here. They used a vinyl sticker, which is kind of weird because those are hard to cut, but it's high quality. But boom, see? Boom. Little sticker on the side of the box. So it's kind of cool. And they give you those little extra things. All right, now I'm gonna move it to the turntable so we can see how this installs. All right, so got my screwdrivers here. I'm actually just going to use this one. It's a Phillips. Should just, might need a bigger. Look at that Garbaggio. See, that looks like a tuning one. I don't want to bend it. Alright, so I was originally trying to use this screwdriver to take that off, and it was not turning very well. So I got this bigger one, and now see how they have everything in there, a lot of screw holes. You can like twist it all around, make it whatever direction you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy together so we can like put it in place. A second to get it out of the bag. Appears to be like a circuit board, like PCB board or something. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna probably put mine in like so. Almost looks like it's not gonna fit. Let's see what's going on here. Nope. So I'll probably have to open it up. Give me a second while I open this up. Alright, so I unscrewed these guys right here, and then I'm starting to take the top off. There's a connector down here. I think you can see it. There's one up here, which I went ahead and took off the top. Still have some screws in here, so I'm not going to flip it all the way over. Just kind of need it out of the way. There's another one over here I gotta do. Alright, so now I got the top off. Alright, so I made an observation that it looks as if this guy needs to get removed. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off, because just to kind of show everybody, if you leave this in here, see how it'll fit, like the tab and everything, just right. But if you don't, like, first off, there's really not enough room, and then see, it's already pre-drilled and everything. So yeah, it fits real good in there. It looks like you can kind of tilt it too if you need to. Actually, I might leave it like that. No. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in like this. That'll be good. I'm gonna leave this screw in here in case I decide someday I need it. Go ahead and put that back. And get this plate. It's gonna go on the inside, like so. And then these screws, the new ones, are just a smidge longer. See, I don't really, there you go, you can kind of see just a little bit longer. I'm guessing that's you know, so we can fit a different plate, or if you do want to twist it, that's probably what's going on there. the one I forgot to mention. I just laid this on the other plate, so that way, or on the other lid, give this a little twist so it don't fall out. Oh wait, actually I might need the smaller one for this one. Yep. It goes. Nice. Other one. Gonna go ahead and tighten it down, not too tight though. Probably be working it a lot, but at the same time don't want to you know, not be able to tighten it down anymore if I need to. Alright, so I'm gonna put my extra pieces back in the box. Go. There's the old switch in case anybody wants to see it real quick. It's really just, you know, just a switch. There's no actual sliding in there. Yep. So it's pretty simple. This is the one that was already on there, so I just connect it back. Looks like it's actually transversed, so I have to twist it the other direction so it fits. Perfect. And they had the slack wrapped around this, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that back. Should be fine. Yep. Alrighty. Still haven't put the fader cap on. I'll wait. Alright, so got 3 connections here I need to make still. So there's this one. Looks like it goes on-off switch. There's a capacitor there, that's the and then this little one goes on inside over here. Get that guy going. The looks of the wire, it's probably actually I'm not sure what that goes to. Got one more I need to connect on there. Alright. Not too bad. Yeah, as far as modifications go, that was relatively simple. I think the biggest surprise so far was orientation of the fader from the bottom and removing the metal. But yeah, considering I didn't read any manuals or anything, not too shabby. So now I'm gonna go ahead and tighten the screws back up. I'll go ahead and turn off for that. It's boring. All right, just button this thing up. Let's go ahead and actually I got stuff in the lid, so I'm not gonna. Let me just flip this dude over here. Look at that. Ooh. nice blue. Put the cap on. It's pretty tight. It's good. Maybe I won't lose it. Not too tight. Oh, look at that. Nice. Alright. For the big test, let me turn this thing on. Oh, power's up. Pick a record. Yo Cuts. Practice Yo Cuts, Volume 3. It's always fun. It's kind of a go-to disc. So I don't know if you can't see it, but if you notice it cuts on this side and this side. So I'll probably have to get used to that. I'm not used to cutting it all the way on. Actually, that's kind of fun. It's like a double chop. Alright, well, cool. That was fun. Now I'm gonna probably play with this for a couple hours. Don't forget to subscribe. It's around here somewhere. And then maybe I'll do another video just on like what's going on with this thing. Alright, talk to you guys later. Alright, so if you notice, this is like very parallel. I think I like to keep, I tried this for a little bit, I didn't really care for it, and then I watched a couple videos. So I'm gonna move this to where it's like 45-degree angle, so that way it's easier to cut from either direction. I went ahead and already took the screws out. Alright, so I opened it back up. Now there's a capacitor on the bottom of here that you can either cut or solder out. I know that they recommended that because I guess it like kind of makes it duck or like conditions it a little bit. And then this one, remember earlier I mentioned that tab would you know, fit in there, but if you want to do the 45-degree, there's actually a second tab that fits in there. But if you notice, it's kind of blocked by the this post right here. So what I read and kind of watched on another video is you can cut off this post. Just the actually, let me use this other pair of pliers. Get in here. Should probably use the video stand so you can get a better view of what I'm doing, but try to just pull this guy off. Let's put that out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Third time's a charm. Okay, so let's see, that post seems to be close to gone. I might need to get my other pliers. Yeah, let's see if it fits this time. So once again, there we go. Oh yeah. Good. See, I didn't have to take the whole post out, which is good because it's gonna screw it down. Once again, I left my screw in there, and now it's at 45-degree angle, which is cool. And then let's see here. I think there's another screw that I missed on this. It's actually underneath here. You kind of see it. I'm gonna need both my hands for this, so let me put this down. All right, so here's the next piece. There's a capacitor. There's two right here. This bottom one of the two, which is also labeled C513. It's right here. They actually, I guess they have a capacitor that's already built in to the fader that replaces this. So I had to get my smaller snips so I can get underneath it. From what I understand, you can just cut that lead under there, kind of push it aside, and you don't have to actually cut it all the way off. So I was just going to leave it hang because, you know, I don't know, doesn't really matter, so might as well leave it. And then also wanted to point out some of the other demos and videos, people cut this post always, but you don't need to. See, it's in there just fine. So I wanted to point that out. So let me button this guy back up and we'll give it another try. Alright, so I was actually wrong. It doesn't sit right. You notice in here, I actually started trimming out some of it, but because I'm stubborn, I think this might work now. Let's see what happens. Alright, putting in the tab. Keep those wires out of the way. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Well, I guess it's still in the way. Alright, I guess I'm gonna rip it out just like everybody else. Which, you know, I think that's what they've proven, but I just kind of wanted to like see if it had to be done. Ah, boy. So long, tab. Trim some of that out with my cutter here. Alright, that should leave plenty of room. Yep. There we go. Put the little tab in. Let's see if it fits. Yep, hole now lines up. Although I think I'm going to trim that down a little bit more so it's a little bit more flush. Finally, I had to trim out the post. It's all flat now. Also that, I don't know, hold on. If we put the other tab in, like there's a tab on this side. Let's see if I can show you. So that's the one tab for 90-degree angle, and then that other tab right there, which I just put in, is 45. If you notice, it like completely covers up where the tab or the post was. But the cool thing is the holes line up. You can kind of see it right there. So that'll work good. What's so weird about this post, there's actually no screw on the other side. So it's not even being used. So, alright, so just put our fader cap back on. So good. Alright, so now that I switched it up, the doesn't seem to cut right, so oh, that's weird. Not working at all. Let's look into this. Hey everybody, sorry I had to do some repairs. Those last couple clips were the capacitor that you have to remove. I guess long story short, be sure to watch the install videos. I didn't do that, and I actually paid in the long run. But my problem was a little bit more weird. So when I would move the fader back and forth, it wasn't actually doing anything, and it's because there's underneath the capacitor, there's a little strip of foil that, well, not foil, but a connector that runs underneath there, and I actually trimmed it with my wire cutters in my haste. So I had to basically put in a jumper, and then that fixed it. But I did kind of want to just also talk about the fader while it's working, and now in the 45 degree. Works really, really good. But something that, you know, I've actually fixed it a couple days ago, and I've been using it. But something that I noticed that is kind of a really neat side effect is because it has the double cut. You can do like this, like really cool, like double cut chop. So you can do like single-sided chop and double side. It's just real fast and fun. But I strongly recommend that. This has been really cool. I did have that one problem, and I apologize for giving some bad advice about, you know, one, not trimming the thing or the post that's in here that's not being used, and then also, you know, just immediately not, you know, keeping it straight. I think having it in the 45 is definitely superior. And then I'll probably do a short video on a couple of the maintenance things, like the cut in and the cut out, just because I know a lot of people are not going to, I guess, watch the long video because, you know, this was basically just my first take and pass to see how this all works. And I apologize that it was so long, but I just kind of wanted to document the process, and you know, it is what it is. But turns out it is a lot of fun. Thanks for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe. And it should be around here somewhere. Some buttons. Click. Give me thumbs up and that kind of stuff. Watch some of my other videos. If you don't like the long ones or the documentaries, or, you know, where I'm just kind of shooting video, you know, I'll try to make sure that I put out some short ones with just informational stuff, so that way it's not as big of a deal. Thanks.